and then the rest of the lumber we had gotten for free. So far we are into this garden bed $100, and that's really not that bad. The one question that I feel like might come up is, how do you dig a hole when you have all the wood in there? Oh man, the way that I did it last year was so great, and I'm gonna share it with you today. And then I felt it. The bugs today are not good. Hey, what's up? Welcome, my name is Crystal. Today I'm so excited. It's Monday, April 11th, 2022, and I'm filling up the garden bed that Steve and I finished over the weekend. Just means I'm one more step closer to transplanting tomatoes out here in about a month and a half or so. Used a method last year that I really enjoyed filling my garden beds with. The way that I did it last year was so great, and I'm going to share it with you today. Hopefully I have the pictures of what I did, because it did work out really well. I believe I put a layer of cardboard down on the bottom of that bed there. I filled it with logs and branches and brush and things from around our property that we've been clearing our property, so we have piles of things that either need to be burned or go through our wood chipper. And so I used that, and then on top of that I put soil. I ended up mulching it with a wood mulch. It worked out really well, and so my hope is that I'm able to do that again with this bed. It is significantly larger than that bed there. I can do a rough estimate. It's a U-shaped bed, so we've got about 6 or 7 feet here, and then this is like 18 feet here, and then there's another 6 or 7 feet down there. So and then maybe it's 1.5 feet deep. Hopefully this will work out well. I'm excited to see how it does. So the plan is to fill with cardboard as much as I can, and then we're gonna take the brush and logs and sticks that we have for all around the property, do as many layers of that as I can. And then on top of that, we're gonna fill in with the compost from our food compost bin. I moved it last week, and so I saved all of that compost here. I have this 5-gallon bucket here, and then I have a very large trash can and a muck bucket full of compost to put in here. It's not enough. I will have to supplement in with some of the bags of raised bed mix that I got from Costco recently. So let's get started. Hey, so here we are. It took me a little bit of time because I went ahead and peeled off as many of the plastic stickers as I could. There were quite a few that I could not really get off, especially the tape that Amazon uses on their boxes. It just like frays apart when you go to peel it off the boxes. So that was kind of a challenge, and I didn't get it all, but I got a lot of the tape off and things. The trick to do it is to cut around with your knife around the label and then just peel the label off with the chunk of cardboard, and then the plastic comes off real easy. And I didn't realize that until I was almost done. We are done now. I got as many of the boxes as I could in, minus the 4 boxes that I gave to the kids to play with. It's hard to tell from the picture, but I have in here several layers of cardboard, and it's gonna puff it up just a little bit just to take up some of the space. The next thing I'm gonna do is go scouting over here and over here, and that pile of wood over there, and just get a whole bunch of stuff and keep going until the bed is pretty full. This is the tree that we had Sean take down, that one, and then there's like a whole bunch of rotting limbs here on the ground, and some over there. I do not see poison ivy vines or anything on these, so I'm gonna see if I can pick through. Here is an example of some of the things that I've gotten so far. These are just scrap, like yucky branches that are weird shaping and just taking up space. So these are what I'm gonna lay down first. I'm gonna start with the real heavy ones that I can find. Some of these pieces are really rotted. I filled the garden bed. It's a big garden bed with the cardboard and a whole bunch of wood. Mostly rotting wood, some semi-rotting. I think it will save us quite a bit in soil. I ended up using 5 bags of the organic raised bed mix that I had gotten at Costco on sale. I think they were like $7.50 a bag. And I used 5 bags, maybe like 40 bucks or so. And then I used 2 bags of the mushroom compost, so that would be $8. So that's $48 plus the $60 that we used for the clearance lumber that we had purchased, and then the rest of the lumber we had gotten for free. So far we are into this garden bed $108, and that's really not that bad. It's mostly full. Now, normally I would wait to put the soil into the bed until the day that I am planting. I want the dirt to settle into the bed because I'm going to need to add more, and I'd rather do it before I transplant the tomatoes out there. I want to make sure that there's enough soil in there for when I go to plant the tomatoes. The one question that I feel like might come up is, how do you dig a hole when you have all the wood in there for the tomatoes? It works. I did it last year with the other garden bed and I had no problems. A couple of times I might have hit like a branch or something like that, but you just move the hole over like an inch and you can make it work. It's not really something I'm concerned about. I was more concerned with how much it was going to cost me to fill the bed, and so far it hasn't cost us much. It's already 4 o'clock. Where has the day gone? Alright, well, that'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or found it helpful or funny or entertaining or something. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.